Okay, so we will have second part of our discussion whether the Khalistan movement is rising again, which will hamper the smooth development of state that is Punjab and India at large. Because if one state suffers, the nation will also suffer. So we will, instead of going for group discussion, we will hear maybe two minutes, Gauri Saab, then Mukesh Saab and Lakan Saab. And thereafter, I have a few points I will also speak. And it will be interesting to know this topic is current topic and important one. So shall we start? Who is ready?
Uh,
Okay, we'll go with Mukesh Saab. You can go ahead. Just summarize whatever points you want to say.
Sir, firstly, I would like to highlight this uh, introduction part of the Khalistan. So now the first call of separate of Sikh state began in the fall of the British Empire in 1940. And the first call of Khalistan was made in the pamphlet title was also the Khalistan. You know, the financial and the political support of the Khalistan diaspora and the movement flourished in the Indian state of the Punjab, uh, which has a Sikh majority population. And apart from it, continuing through the 1970 and 1980, and reaching it, we can say the in the full moment in 1980, and in 1990, and also the emergency period was there, and the movement was fed due to the strict action of the police and crack down the separatist function and their motto. And apart from it, in our country also some supporters are there, and in which we can say in the Canada, Italy, and UK, there is uh, uh, lot of persons they are providing fund to that the leaders of the Khalistan movement. And apart from it, in the there is one party, Shiromani Akali Dal, Amritsar. It is also currently only the pro-Khalistan party in our parliament. So now, how is affecting to the development of the nation? You know, whenever the insurgency is developed in any region, it makes unstable. Whenever there is instability in the region, it's directly impact to the development of the that particular region because there is nobody want to invest. Means it's also we are losing the FDI in that particular region. It also impacting to the uh, education system because the person also try to involve in that type of thing because the separatists they try to indulge the unemployed youth in that type of movements. So it also impacting to our youth power and other is we can say we also seen in the drugs consumption increasing in the Punjab region. It is also part of that type of movement because they are trying to make that region unstable through the different way. The smuggling is also one part, and earlier, not earlier, oftenly have heard about that the smuggling of the weapon through the Pakistan in that region. It is also part of the Khalistan movement because the lot of persons in Pakistan they are also providing fund and the support to this Khalistan movement. And apart from it, it is also impacting to the infrastructure because we have seen in the Operation Blue Star, there is also impacting to the infrastructure of that region, and also the lot of person lost their lives. So it is directly and indirectly impacting to the development of the particular region and also nation. Thank you, sir.
Good, Mukesh Saab. I think you have covered good points. Who is next?
Next will be Gauri.
Okay, we'll go with Gauri Saab and then Lakan Saab.
Sir, actually, sir, I am not able to understand that. This topic only give the opinion about that or discussion. Sir, please.
No, we are because only three members are going to speak and I will speak. So we are just giving you a chance of expressing your knowledge and your viewpoint, whatever you feel based on knowledge which you have. Okay, just one time.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And now let's start the. This is a very current news in the Punjab limelight in that social media because Amrit Singh maybe, and he's who is Amrit Singh? Amrit Singh is a followers of that that the Jarnail Singh Bhinderwala who had been that killed by the Operation Blue Star launched by the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1984, and that time is a Khalistan. It means who that time he also demanded for the separatism of the uh, Punjab regions. The behind the regions of that, it's like that very like that go down that the development in the Punjab regions. What is the regions behind that may be possible because India is also the like that separatism in the Pakistan and Bangladesh in 1971 world. It may be possible that behind the regions of that the Pakistan and contributed to the financial support to the Khalistan. And other things is a very important that the majority of the Sikh religions live in the Canada, and in the Canada ideology, it means that like the parliament and leaders ideology and our country ideology is not matched between that these countries. So, but after that G20 summit, it means organized in our country, and after that mushrooming the relations between that good relations, but it may be possible that some like that with the support of the Canadian, and after that the restarted the Khalistan groups in that movement in the these areas. But government should take the immediate actions, ossified rules and law and order to maintain these regions, and fully throw the hand in the police department, because police department have a lots of like that law, maintain the law and orders, and can be control over the regions because and government also also known about that because they day by day increasing the like that majority of the Khalistan, and these peoples because peoples are also be like that know well versed about that what is the rules and what is the constitutions and other things. Many people know about that only for that he give the any statement about that, then all peoples always go to him. So because there is some need to that know about that knowledge. So that's why firstly state governments should take immediate actions, and also the central government. In if you see in the state, UP, some like that Uttar Pradesh have if any such type of riots state, then governments take immediate government takes immediate action over the like that the many type of like that goons and like that such this type of activities reduces in the Uttar Pradesh with the help of the like that bulldozer such this type of activities conducted by the UP government. So that's why because till now that's Punjab government didn't take any actions against that because he is like that separated the such this type of activity. It may be possible that possible that the like that closed and uh, started the it means that close the all activities schools and such basic amenities, basic like that activities. So government should take immediate actions. Thanks, sir.
Okay, now we'll go to Lakan Saab.
Yes, sir. Okay, gentlemen. Now we have seen that since the 1980 immediately when the Operation Star was launched, we also lost one of our prominent Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in this moment. Now, if you talk about this Khalistani movement, that yes, we know that the Janil Singh Bhindranwala was the man accused behind this moment. But nowadays we have seen that this Khalistan movement has again taken a step because of we have seen during the three forms law how the farmers of the Punjab were being supported by the Canada. Even the Canadian Prime Minister also came directly support of the farmers. This show that this movement is totally funded by the foreign country. Now, recently we have seen that how the clash was aggregated by the Khalistani movement in Australia. Even though in other part of the other in the even though in the abroad in Canada as well as we also seen in the UK. So this showed that how the people wanted to make this point highlight in every country. And if you talk about the current situation in Punjab, gentlemen, we know the recently about the Amrit Pal Singh, who is a follower of the Janil Singh Bhindranwala, who recently came back from. He also came back from Canada last year. Now he was arrested by the Punjab police because of some illegal movement. But due to this, a large number of the people, especially those who are pro Khalistani, they directly come in support of Amrit Pal Singh and also break the barrage and also attack on the police station. So they have been taken the Amrit Pal Singh back. Even though Punjab government he has taken his FIR back, FIR back. This showed that how it is become and also corrupt, also harassing to the political leaders in Punjab also. Now, if you talk about the how it will be impacting to the growth of of the nation, gentlemen, we know doing the three forms law, even though we have seen even the government is also trying to maintain a good and peace and tranquility over there. Government also try to make them aware about the farmers, but due to the political statue, it also taken a big root. The connectivity was cut. Even the people were coming on the road. They were not allowed to go of the vehicle from one state to other. Now it showed that how the farmers, even the people, were not able to go from one place to other. How they were tampering. So now I like to say that again this moment is also coming to light. Definitely this will be disrupting to the nation growth because during the farmer protest in the three farms law, we have seen that government was also came under the pressure and also repealed that farm law. Now it they are again likely to show will be demand for the so that government will accept. Now I will have to say that if the government will accepting that Khalistani moment, then this will be definitely will be funded by the foreign country. So in order to counter them, we would have to be make a good relationship with the foreign country, and we'll have to be negotiate them in order uh, to make them aware about to cut the foreign funding so that we can and the government should also be aware and give them a peace talk so that that moment can be stopped. Thank you.
Okay, good. All three speakers give your points, relevant points. I will not repeat many. I will just cover this issue in a nutshell. First and foremost thing, Punjab is a very, very important state for two, three reasons. We can sum it up for two reasons. One is it is a border state. We have fought full-fledged wars with Pakistan, and Punjab is generally affected. It is bordering there. Secondly, the richness, agriculture richness. The community in Punjab has always contributed in India's development. Maybe the God is kind, five rivers are there, abundant water, electricity support, and traditionally a good contribution in the agriculture field and the flourishing environment there. We have good representation from the Punjab in all departments traditionally. But here comes a problem. This is a state which long back had a issue right from British era. We easily say that Sikh community or Sikh religion is basically extension of Hindu religion. But there are some Sikh people who don't believe in this narrative, and they say that Sikh are not Hindus. To the extent, if you see, I have noted down one name, Kahan Singh Nabha in 1898 had written a book, Hum Hindu Nahi, representing the viewpoint from the Sikh. Little before that, in 1857, when the revolt happened, or the first uh, freedom struggle from the Indian side happened, some of the Sikh prince, assisted Britishers to cut down on this revolt. We cannot blame them. That time, India as a nation was not one. But the Britishers really liked it and thereafter rewarded. They kept a lot of loyal Sikh on their side. They recruited most of the staunch follower of Sikh religion into the army very, very systematically. They replaced some of other soldiers, especially Bengalis. So this is how Britishers knew that Sikh is a powerful community and it was now moving towards British. Then comes somewhere in 1905 from the Golden Temple, Hindu idols were removed under pressure. Then in 1925, Sikh Gurudwara Act was passed. It further, we can see today's the stature of Gurudwaras, the wealthiness of all Gurudwaras, because money matters. So they have got their own act and independence. Then around, see, Britishers sowed the seeds of this problem, Punjab issue, Khalistan issue, because they somehow made a distinction between Hindu and Sikh. But thereafter, I feel the Congress and Akali, these two parties actually made religion and politics together and really created an issue out of it. Because 1960 onwards, uh, there was a demand for separate Punjabs or Sikh community state. Punjab was there, but Haryana was carved because of out of that a separate state, Hindu majority state from Punjab in 1966. When Jansangh and BJP was in power somewhere in 1977-78 in Punjab, now Congress needed one figure. So this probably a mistake from Sanjay Gandhi's side. He gave a free way to Jarnail Singh Bindrawala and he got emboldened, and thereafter we saw a very, very black patch in Punjab's history. Many of us will wonder to know that almost 21,000 plus people got killed in those riots and in that period from 1981 till 1990 or 92. Most of them were actually terrorists, some of them were innocent civilians, and that Khalistan movement was unnecessary created issue and unnecessary pride that we are not Hindus, we are separate. And now this problem was sorted out with lot of efforts in, and we lost prime minister also because of this issue, because Operation Blue Star was launched and Vidranwale got killed. Thereafter this Khalistan supporters were neutralized, the so-called terrorists with arms were neutralized, We lost our Prime Minister Indira Gandhi because of this issue. We lost General Arun Vaidya, who was then army chief. He got killed after retirement, and many killings related to this Khalistan movement. A lot of ministers got killed, a lot of industries got killed, a lot of prominent personalities got killed. And I'm saying 21,000 plus people can be attributed to this issue, including terrorists. So Pakistan was eyeing first on Punjab to make it what we saw Kashmir later on. But KPS Gill, factor KPS Gill, who was then IG or DGP Punjab, he is a real hero who could sort out this issue. And today we don't have probably a person like him. And if this Amanpreet Singh, uh, whether he is second Bindrawala or that Khalistan movement is Amritpal Singh, whether it is coming back, because some glimpses we could see of that hatred towards the government or towards the nation during that farmers agitation. We could see the funding which came, the foreign diaspora, as far as the nexus goes, is very strong. A lot of money comes in, and it will be difficult to handle. So probably this issue is going to get heated up. We don't have another KPS Gill as of now to our um, mind who can really sort it out. We should not be mixing politics and religion. We should not be compromising the national interest. Otherwise, Pakistan and China is also eyeing on it. Okay, let them fight within. Because if Punjab fights, we have got a lot of problems. It is a very, very important state. A lot of GDP revolves around its contribution. Farmers are very, very powerful. We have a lot of wheat supply from this state. It is wealthy state, naturally gifted state as far as the water goes, and security challenges are also there if we don't really sort it out easily. So we cannot keep quiet. This issue is burning, and Khalistan movement will always be a very very happy situation for Pakistan, happy situation for China. So that is why more intelligence, more proactive actions will be required. The sitting government in Punjab and the central government both should understand the gravity, because it started from British era. Thereafter, Congress and Akalis messed it up. Today also similar things or similar mistakes are being repeated. If we fuel, because Bindrawala was raised by Sanjay Gandhi to neutralize the Akali and BJP's government, or to make some issues, communal issues, and it really, in hindsight, we can now easily read it. But maybe then the people must not have realized the gravity of it and the effect of it, because after all, killing of prime minister is the outcome of such issues. Operation Blue Star, which nobody would like to say proudly that this was a good operation. It was a forceful operation. It was unavoidable operation because the Golden Temple was totally taken over by these Khalistani terrorists, and one had to get into in military uniform into the very very auspicious uh, place of Golden Temple. Nobody would like it. An action was military action was forced upon. So similar things should not happen. We should not be seeing such ugly days again. We should not be losing prominent personalities. We should not have rifts within our states. So this is that summary of things, in my opinion, and some of the history is well written. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir,
No,
it's
sir.
No,
clear.
sir.
I think we can read more, we can follow up updates, because Amritpal Singh, a lot of media houses and the people who follow it closely is now saying that similar history is repeating. Someone is getting empowered and emboldened to create problems in nation, taking that Khalistan movement to a higher level, which was well neutralized. because when Pakistan failed there, Khalistan movement was failed, and then in 1988 onwards, Kashmir was targeted. First bomb blast in Kashmir happened in 1988. Before that, this Kashmir issue was not there. It was the Punjab as a target. You see drugs menace through Punjab. Punjabi youths are targeted. So if Punjab is targeted, nation is really hampered. Nation is really suffering. Okay, it is an important state. We have our Sikh brothers who are real warriors and a good breed, but it is getting neutralized because of this menace of drugs, which is Pakistan funded and sponsored. You see a lot of drones coming, dropping those uh, drugs, and all those issues are quite frequent in media. So we need to really take care of our own state. We need to get united. We have to really build nation as one team and fight the enemy on all fronts. Okay, I hope some useful discussion and points for you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, read more on that. Lot of updates must be now coming, but things are slowly building up. Should be controlled well within time. We have enough mechanism and government is capable of controlling it. So we will be hopeful that things will be okay soon. But as of now, it is creating some threat. Okay, we will end here. Have a good time. Bye. Jai Hind.
Okay, so good night,
Thank
sir.
you.
Then,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thanks,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you.